what happened? Uh, did you hear me about those fields? What was your plan for them? Like like for example, 75 and 6. Like they're huge freaking fields, but they're clover. Like we're just gonna let them sit there forever, or we're not gonna get contracts, you know? Yeah, 'cause that's what I was doing on the broken save. I was uh buying some of the fields and I would plant it as grass instead of clover, so at least we would get a mowing contract on it, you know? Just trying to do some of the fields like that, but uh, get to the point where the grass came up again, so I don't know if it worked or not. I assume it would worked, but who knows?
All right, how's the audio now, Rockhound? I had that muted because for some reason in my starting screen, starting soon screen, it was muted. I had to mute it because it was there. Is the game audio coming across? Looks like I'm picking up a little bit of background noise also, but it's not too bad. Uh-oh. Oh no. I had the cursor pulled up so I can go off screen and mess around with OBS. Ooh, that's a lag spike. I guess we're saving. And then I couldn't turn around and look around. Hey Archie, how are you, man? Hope you had fun on the server today, and look forward to having you around here tomorrow too. Ooh, damn. Got a little bit of lag coming around that corner. Well, what I was saying while my mic was muted was, well, got to get back to the farm over here and get started on a sorghum contract that is actually down here by the farm. Thanks, iPace. I appreciate that. And for some reason, I'm getting chat through OBS, but not YouTube Studio. Let me check that. And for some reason, that's not doing anything. I don't know. I guess I'll worry about that later on. Still trying to figure out the streaming on YouTube thing. So I'll get it done and figure it out eventually, I hope. Now let's make sure I can stay on the screen. Thanks, Rockhound. For some reason, when I was in the starting soon screen, my audio, I had two channels that were muted, and then mic audio was not muted for some reason. And if I seem to move around real quick with this mouse, please forgive me. I'm not used to it. I just had to switch out to it a little while ago. And definitely gonna have to turn the mouse sensitivity down some because I barely move it and it moves. Yeah, go a little, do a little, can't talk, do a little off-roading in this thing. Tis a little quiet. Sorry about that. I think that curve would have been a lot better if it had just been a gentle curve going around the field. Not a 90. Oof, that's a pain in the butt if you're trying to move fast. And I paste that, answer what you were saying. I think I'm gonna message DJ Modding and see if there's anything he might be able to do to be able to put clover and alfalfa in the harvest contracts. That would actually be something good to have. So, oh, oh, didn't turn soon enough. No, that's the Steiger green. I figured I would run the green this time instead of the Case IH red. I do like the way it looks though. You can see the dirt a lot better, unfortunately, but it's not that bad. Uh-oh, lag spike. What in the hell? I think I might try vehicle sync and see how well that works for me tonight while I'm doing this. After I do the headlands, I'll get the AI set up to do ups and downs and see if I can get vehicle sync to work. Considering it's a mod I've never used before. It seems like when you're used to running around the map as fast as possible and you get in a slow vehicle like this thing, it drags. Alright, let's hop on out of here and run back to this field. I don't know what it's bound to either. Whatever default is, to be honest, because I haven't touched it. That damn Montana ice cream cartel. Need to get some AAA up here. Alright, Rockhound. Thanks, buddy. Go get you some sleep and everything like that, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And we're over here, so I might as well start on this side of the field. That was weird. It wasn't doing anything at first. A little guided steering help here, so I'm not wasting too much time. And away we go. I have to turn vehicle sounds down a little because that's very loud. Alright, Pace, how much did y'all get off of Field 61 in Sorghum? Because I think this field is about... Wrong spot. Dadgummit, it went off the screen so I can't see what's going on. It's about half the size of 61, it looks like. What in the world? I thought I saw a stop sign laying in the middle of the field. Oh boy, I wish I could have sped up how fast this thing goes, because this thing is slow. I'd probably take a nap from one end of the field to the other and not worry about hitting anything. Oh yeah, I forgot about the bushel plus that you had. This is a contract machine, so no bushel plus. I should have been a glutton for punishment and used the gleaner. That would have probably taken all night, though. Oh, I didn't know that. Might have to try that next time. I've had that mod for a while and have still never used it. Yeah, I think I got it when it first came onto Mod Hub. I saw it for a while on Itch, but I just never knew anything about it. Let's see. Are we going to make it to the other end of the field before we have to stop and empty? That is the $50 question right now. Let me check something real quick. This isn't registering. Why is this not showing up? I don't know. Come on. Go back so I can try to get this going. All right, that says live. Okay, there we go. Now, are you going to... Okay, now it's actually showing everything that's going on. Okay, now I can see it. A little persistence pays off every now and then. If the game volume got muted, I apologize. I went off the game screen for a minute to look at OBS. If you just joined the stream, welcome in. I'm Ornery Cyclops. Still trying to get decent at streaming. So bear with me if I seem like I'm moving a little slow or not speaking much. Crazy thing is I can talk to myself all day long, but whenever I start recording or streaming, I have to stop and think about everything I'm doing and saying. I think part of the reason for that is I have trouble talking doing this here. I'm used to talking with my hands. And I can't do that here. Wow, I actually made it to the end of the field. That was surprising. I think another reason I'm so quiet is this stuff is just so doggone relaxing, it's not even funny. Okay, that pink weed right there must be what I saw on the other side of the field when I thought I saw a stop sign in the middle of the field. It's just a weed. Had to make sure I wasn't seeing things. And here we go. Let's get the pipe out and do a quick sprint to the other side of the field. Whee! Did a little funny, watch the funny run. Might need to turn that speed down a little bit. And take an EV semi across uneven ground. All right, made it. Ooh, there's a scary looking sight right there. Old man face. Hey, Kenton, how are you? Welcome in. I think I could increase the run speed, but it's a little bit harder to control when you move faster like that. And back at her. If I can remember to lower and turn the header on. Okay, now we'll try it. It's crazy. You actually lock on to the line, but when you start moving, it unlocks you. Or at least it happens to me a good bit. Couldn't even make it all the way around the headland and emptied once. Probably be 3/4 full by the time we get to the end of the headland, though. If you're new to the channel, I do have a few videos up. I haven't put any up in a couple weeks because I've actually been trying to get this server up and running good. But I'm about to get back into putting videos back on the channel. So for the video series, I'm actually playing in Beulah Land, North Carolina. Trying to run a dairy ranch there and see how that goes. I am very new to videos, so me personally, I don't feel like they're great, but you're always your own worst critic. So if you want to, go check them out at some point. I will admit the first video was actually a bit long because, well, my editing skills are not the greatest and I was actually just getting started with that first video. Night, Archie. See you tomorrow, bud. But when you come in tomorrow, I'll have that corn dryer on the server, so you should be able to go ahead and set it up if you want to set it up now, or just wait for whenever you need it. But sleep tight, bud. That's a nice straight run there. Looks like I was about right. We'll be close to 3/4, maybe a little bit more by the time we reach the end of this headland. True. Very true, Kenton. I thought about doing starting videos a couple years ago, but editing just, well, intimidated me. So I just left it alone. I mean, honestly, I've thought about trying to get into modding. Haven't done that because XMLs and Blender and other things like that intimidate me also. Oh, turn. There we go. Not sure how long I'm going to go tonight. Last couple streams I've done hit around 2 hours. Matter of fact, the last two streams I did were actually both 2 hours and 22 minutes. So I'll probably do something like that again tonight while I try to ease myself back into streaming. And hopefully I don't bore all of you to death, you know, make you want to go to bed. I already lost two of you wanting to go to bed. Granted, I already knew both of those guys were heading to bed anyway. Yeah, I love playing video games. My wife rags me about it all the time. Because she just said I don't do anything else when I play the freaking games. I don't know if you heard her say it or not, but I said nothing bad. I just said I don't know if they heard you say it or not. She thinks I'm talking smack. Not right now. And we're just about done with this. We're full. Back up. And funny run. I'm glad the bright red trailer's there. Because I'm running. My daughter just asked me why I was the Flash. The funny run. I think all our wives talk smack about us, and they get mad if we say anything back. Oh, jeez. responding to a comment, that's all. I was responding to a comment.
Sure. You sure?
And I've got the peanut gallery standing next to me, poking me. Alright, apparently I need to get off of this field because I can't get above 4 miles an hour. What in the hell? Are you finally picking up speed? Felt like I was getting bogged down in mud. I think I'm going to get turned around real quick, come up facing the way we're coming from, and just start carting after I empty it. And almost flip a trailer. I threatened my wife with connecting my computer to our 55-inch, and
Yeah.
she hears nothing about it. She would beat me senseless if I did that. I don't think this truck is going to be able to cart here. Takes a while for it to get up to speed. So I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. Alright, I did turn it off. What? What'd you say? Doing what I'm doing. That trailer is pretty damn full. I'm not even sure where that contract is going to get dropped off at. Where are we at? Contracts. My contracts. Might as well complete that one while I'm here. And where are you going? Flathead feed and grain. Let me look at the map because I cannot remember where that is. Is it up north or down south? Oh no, it's right up the road. Is it? No. Flathead feed and grain, where are you? I'll worry about finding it here in a minute. Ooh, I just thought of a way to find it. Easy. All right, where are we at? Right here. Switch over to here, and we're sorghum. Flathead feed and grain, and tag place. I thought that was the one in front of the dealership I-Pace. When I looked on the top of the map, I didn't see the marker around it. There's so many grain selling points on this map, it can get confusing at times. Alright, fine, I'll back up and catch this a little bit too. believe, definitely be able to make it to the end and turn around. I guess we'll clear out, empty as much of this as we can. Get a worker on the field, and then I'll head up north and go drop this off at the selling point. And I think at that time I'm going to switch to my trailer. Matter of fact, I don't even think I'm going to run up there. I'm just going to grab my trailer after I empty this. I'd, I'd probably wait till just before she cuts it, because if you put them on tonight and then put it in the refrigerator, yeah, they'll get soft. My wife is so awesome. She made a cookies and cream cake for one of her coworkers' birthday tomorrow. I can honestly say my wife makes awesome cakes and some of the best icing, buttercream icing you'll ever have. And Peanut Gallery said it's delicious. And Peanut Gallery is actually my daughter. I call her that because she loves to make comments whenever I'm streaming or even recording, for that matter. Another row almost done. Let me get turned around. See how crooked I can be when I start. Or off. Now just back up and lock back in. Oh yeah, she definitely makes makes the streams more interesting with her little comments. My daughter is 11, and she just loves cutting in whenever she can. And she can actually come up with some pretty funny stuff too. Almost 20,000 liters. And already filled this thing up three times. Man, this is going to be a good bit. And 40,000. I think we can get the rest of it in here. Oh my god. Oh my god. EVs and mud do not mix. Well, I've got 2 sons and 3 daughters, and all of them will do the same thing to me. And they range from 33 to 11, and every doggone one of them would definitely say something if they were around me while I was streaming, just to get a rise out of me. Lag. Look at all the sorghum. Are we going to empty the harvester? Probably not. Let me check. Oh, almost fully emptied it. That wasn't too bad. Alright, I'm going to get a worker set on this here, and I'm going to run this up north. And after I do that, I believe I'm just going to switch over to my truck and trailer, because they have a bit more... Alright, we're going to start with ups and downs. We're not going to work the headlands, because the headland is already done. Alright, get you going, and I'm going to run up north. I think I can. And now I got the dogs wanting to talk. Alright. That felt like a workout, just trying to drive this thing out of a field. Whoa! Too much momentum. Here's the farmyard. She's not much of anything other than a bunch of buildings right now in one little field here with some grass. It's not that organized right now either. Give me a second. I'm gonna step away from the computer for a minute to let my dogs out, because otherwise this one's gonna start barking and whining here in just a minute. So give me a minute. I'll be right back with you. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to get them outside because I know once one of them starts whining, it's about to happen, and I'm about to take out more trees. Hey, moo cows. Cow even talked back. Get on the right side of the road now. And stay on the road now. One of these days, I'm gonna break down and get a steering wheel and pedals. Then my streams will be very interesting, because I'm sure I will never be on the road, or I'll just jackknife like that all the time. Eek. No, thanks, Kenton. I don't want to drive off the bridge like Rockhound in Desert. Even though Desert almost put me off of that bridge yesterday. That was an interesting sight. I was trying to pass him and he turned into me. Next thing I knew, we were both like intertwined against the rail. Oh, I forgot traffic is still off. Might need to turn it back on. Nope, not gonna have enough power to make it. I was trying to see if I can coast in there, but apparently not. Got torque. How high is this thing gonna go? Oh, ooh. Talk about glitching through. That's a good thing. Alright, I'm just going to drop this thing off at the shop because it's having trouble driving around in those fields. So I'll just do this, use my truck and trailer, and should be able to make it just in one trip. And I was about to say and eventually come back and get my gleaner, but I think I'm just going to drive the gleaner back home now. All right, where are we at? All right, the airplane started. Yeah, I definitely think I need to turn vehicle sound down a little bit because these things are very loud tonight. I didn't realize it, but those hazards are actually pretty bright. That's insane. You can actually see the light on the ground with the sun up. Slow rolling down the road. Tomorrow I'm going to have to try to come over here to Field 51 and do some terraforming. Try to set that up as a quarry and have a couple productions over there for the co-op that everyone can use. It's a big hill. What is this? You ain't even done with the job and you want to be paid? It's not right. Employees, I tell you. Give me a minute, I'll need to let dogs back in. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I have a Doberman trying to beat down the back door to come in. Oop. Yeah, I can't. And this combine looks real good. It's just small. The tank on it's what? I think 11,000. It'll work fine for most of the fields that I have around the farm, except for those big ones like the one that I'm harvesting right now, if I ever get that. But the one actual crop field I do have, it's perfectly sized for it. Ooh, sharp turn. This is my first time ever even using Gleaner. In 22 I saw the mods, I just never got them. But also in 22 I didn't do much with anything that wasn't Mod Hub. At least till toward the end. I mean, till the end. I think I need to come over here and cut this vacant lot too. We definitely need to take care of this. Just a glance at it, it doesn't look like it's that small, but it'd be perfect. It's a perfect size for a combine like this. And honestly, even this is too. Is this garage open? Yeah, it's open. We'll just drive in there and park this thing. Alright. Semi's right outside. Yeah, the first, like on 22, the first map I did that was not on Mod Hub was Tahitian County by DR Modding. And I love the map. It was real good. And that's actually when I started doing different things with itch and third-party websites as far as mods go. This guy's probably ready to be emptied. Yep, he's sitting there waiting. I gotta get the oats out of here also. Yeah, the non-mod hub maps that you can get, I mean, most of them are pretty good. There are some that have some issues like lack of productions and things like that, but for the most part, I like them. I'll be honest and say I am a map hoarder. If I see a map I like, I'll get it, check it out, and then eventually play on it. Oh, come on, slow down. Get down to 6. Come on, let's line it up. And get over. Uh-oh, messed that up. I need to look at my key bindings and see where vehicle sync is so I know what I'm hitting to use that. I don't think I have it right now. We'll go see. Smarty pants. That actually sounds pretty nice. I didn't do anything in 19. Honestly, I wasn't even interested in Farming Simulator at all at that time. So I don't know about any of the maps from 19. I just got bored and tired of playing some other games last year, doing role playing a lot, and said, well, let me go try Farming Simulator and see how that is. Started playing on Elm Creek, checked out a few other maps, and had a collection of probably 20 by the time everything was said and done. I'm a big fan of the 4X maps though. It'll take you a little bit of time to get back and forth from one spot to another, but not all day. It looks good with the Oreos. So you just put those on there tomorrow and it'll be real good. Ooh, too bad the cake's not staying here because it looks good. Alright, guy. I'm gonna run with you till the end and I'm gonna turn off and figure out vehicle sync. Once there we go. Turn around, head to the other end. And while we wait, I'll research. Now see, this is diesel power. Nothing like that EV stuff off-road. I didn't play any of the 16Xs in 22, but I have downloaded the convert for Huron County on 25, and I do like it. I would love to see it updated for 25 directly because all the productions on there right now are all FS22 productions, but it's still an awesome map. All right, let's go to controls and see if I can find vehicle sync. Where is the vehicle sync at? Probably all the way at the bottom. Vehicle speed sync. Sync speed shift 4. Sync cruise control shift 3. Okay. Oh, that's simple. I might rekeybind it later on to something else, but as of for right now, it's simple. Yeah, that's what I was just saying, iPace. I have no clue what to sync it to, though, because I don't know what, oh, that's in use. Did I clear everything? I hope. What about F6? Oh, hello. What did I do?
There's a one
Uh,
going in the fridge. Do not eat this sponge.
I have no clue what I just did.
Do not eat this.
Hey, it's a train. This is F7. I have no clue what I'm doing or how to even get out of it. Nope, that's not it. Can we clear that? Clear. Oh, and I'll have to leave the game to clear this. Okay, I think I cleared that. Now I just gotta get back to where I was. Oh, that didn't do anything. I guess I gotta get back through it again. Sorry about this, guys. Apparently I need to learn my keys a little better. I think I'm gonna have to leave the game real quick. Okay, I'll drop a save in, and then I'm just gonna leave and come back onto the server. I probably need to take my controller out and use it a little bit, but I'm very lost with the controller, to be honest. Come on, load so I can get this loaded again. I do apologize about this. I guess it's what happens when you play with keys and don't know what you're dealing with. I know Desert Ox is going to watch this and laugh his ass off at what I just did. Come on, let's go. Load. Any day now, I'll be able to get back on the server. Come on. You're working on it. Let's get it worked. There we go. Come on, let's get past the shaders. Uh, did you try a new save game, Kenton? I know you're gonna have to start over, but there we go. Back in. Where's this dude at? But that's what I had to do on the server was start a new save game, which is why all of us started from scratch again. Ooh, man, shaders got to load in. I might have to go fly around a little bit. Get this guy emptied and I'm gonna go fly around some. Why are you way back here, dude? Oh, iPace must be off the server. No, you're there. Oh, I'm too far over. I thought he shut down for a minute. Hello? Let's line up. Did I break my game? Yeah, it's definitely over. Okay then. That was interesting. There we go. While this guy's doing that, I'm fixing to go ahead and do some flying. Not what I wanted. Get these shaders loaded back in. Oh, nope. Oh. What did I just screw up? Oh. No, no. Turn that off. Hit the wrong one. Okay. Shaders look good now, and I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know what happened there. Fly around a little bit at least. I mean, everything seems to be loading in now. Oh, looks good to me. Back down to the other end. No, it wasn't. I don't know what the reason why it wasn't emptying was. It was actually over the back, but there was something wrong with sync. Like combine wasn't synced with me, so it was out of place. Much more this way. Oh, goodness. Well, I said I'd go about 2 hours, maybe a little more. I was a bit ambitious getting this harvest finished in that time, but I guess we're going longer. Just sitting here waiting. Actually, I think I know what key I can use. Let me go to that real quick. Oh, you're not going to work with that one, I see. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what button I could use. We'll figure something out later. I was trying to bind that to my mouse, and buttons 5 and 6 won't do anything. I probably will be. And there goes that doggone plane again. No vehicle available, huh? What about this one? Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can speed up. Uh-oh. You can speed up. Oh, oh, that's nice. I do like that. Yeah, you're right. I'm addicted, and it just took one time. Hey, Desert Ox. How's it going, brother? Hopefully your drive's going good tonight. Yeah, I caught that when I sped up a little bit too far. I went to slow down, and well, I stopped and it was broken. That's good to hear, man. Stay safe on those roads. I appreciate you smashing that like, brother. I really do. Looks like I'm getting a little bit too close there. All right, straighten back up. A little lag. Another save, I'm taking it. The next thing I need to tackle is learning more about course play and auto drive. That should be interesting. Because the last time I tried learning that, I got so confused I uninstalled it. But I think I have enough people around me now that know what's going on with it to help me out a little. Oh, so you pull away from the vehicle and you just stop. Awesome. That's nice. Head back to the other end. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. You missed the fun I was having earlier with the electric Volvo not wanting to move through this field. Oh, he's way down there. Feel like I can take a nap waiting on this guy. Oh no. I think I need to repair my truck. This thing just shut off on me. Oh, Desert, I did get a combine for the co-op. I think you'll like it. You'll have to check it out tomorrow. All right, you're almost here. Man, that's a goofy way of turning around. You just went right through the crop. Not good. And I'm paying you? Oh, it didn't go. Got it that time. Oh, crap. Did it again. I shut down. Really? I think I broke it. Okay, I thought I broke it, but I didn't. I was hitting the wrong thing. Well, Kenton, I don't know about any Newfoundlanders. I don't think I've ever met any. But I can definitely relate them to some people I know around here.
Hey, what's up?
What's going on, Desert? Can you hear me?
What's going on, Cyclops?
Not too much. What's going on with you?
Trying to make sure my volume was not too loud. It sounded really loud and yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you fine.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure my volume wasn't too loud because it was really loud in it was really loud in Rockhound stream.
Oh, that's crazy. This vehicle sync is nice. I just need to bind my keys a little bit different for it.
Hopefully that's better.
I can hear you fine. I mean, you don't sound too loud to me.
Okay, good.
I think I figured out YouTube also, YouTube Studio.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think I did, sort of. You know, I did. I set up a scheduled stream, but it didn't sync for some reason, unless I did something wrong. So I just went in and said, "Well, let's try this. Try it this way," and it worked. Which I can't remember what the hell I did. Of course, you know.
Yeah, of course. It takes a little practice, honestly.
It does.
There's a lot to know whenever you first start to stream, and it's a bit overwhelming. So it's easy to not understand everything at the beginning. The more you do it, the more familiar you get with it, and the easier it becomes.
Yeah, that's why I was so used to Streamlabs and Twitch. So two changes: OBS and YouTube. Learning new stuff, you know.
That's why I would only go live at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock. I get up at 6, but it's like I needed to make sure I had at least an hour to even get ready because it took me forever to figure out how to set everything up.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Now it takes me about 5 or 10 minutes, really.
I think the
Maybe not even
longest. I think the longest it took me was probably the thumbnail, and that was about it tonight. I think I'm about halfway done with this field. Well, a little less than halfway, it looks like. We're not even halfway through this, and roughly about 145,000 liters of sorghum so far. Not bad. Hopefully the tram lines do not mess up how much we actually have for the harvest itself, though. That's one thing I hope Giants does take care of.
Are you busting out your contracts?
Yeah, I mean, hell, I can still take one more. I just haven't yet. I did a cultivating contract earlier, and trying to get this one knocked out. I'll probably pick up one more that I can get an AI to do when I get off.
Yeah, cool. What kind of plans you got for your farm?
I haven't really thought about it. I'll probably go the same way I was going before we switched over the server. Get some goats and cows, use the grass, and as far as crops, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to go the route of maybe I'm going to buy the bakery and start baking a lot of crap, or something else. Night, baby, I love you. What? What?
Be the baker.
I don't know. I doubt I'll do the bakery. I did think earlier today about maybe, do corn, canola, and sunflowers, and just do oil. Say, well, you're not competition. You're just part of life.
Yeah, I like harvesting sunflowers. They just don't really produce very well.
Yeah, true.
And the yield's not real high.
Very true. Jealous?
But they are fun to do. That and corn both are fun to do.
Oh, I love doing corn. Corn's awesome to do.
I think sorghum's probably my least favorite because if the sun hits it just right, it's hard to tell if you've got the tops off already.
You're right. Can definitely be a pain in the butt.
I mean, aside from root crops, I mean, root crops is a given, they suck.
Root crops definitely suck unless you have modded equipment, which we do.
And carrots are definitely on the... Carrots and parsnips are at the very bottom of the list. All that single row shit in the base game.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
You gotta hate yourself if you do that.
Oh, I agree. I agree. I mean, I've watched a couple streams of people doing the carrot and parsnip harvest like that. It's like, oh my god, man. I mean, who'd you piss off for them to make you do this? But modded equipment makes it better.
Yeah, yeah,
Makes it bearable, I'll say that. I mean, it's still
true.
a pain in the ass with like a 3 or 4 meter harvester when you got a damn 30-acre field or larger.
Huh.
But then if you really want to get into it, use the Colossus. Be very unrealistic.
Can be fun though.
Oh, definitely. It's definitely fun. You get a big field and just 50-meter wide header, 500,000 gallon tank. Yeah, let's go have some fun.
And drifting while you're getting them potatoes out of the field.
Yep. Pretty much. Put that thing at 1100 horsepower and just woo, here we go. What was I in earlier? I was in something earlier today and I actually caught air. Oh, my tractor, my case, the Magnum. I went over the
Yeah.
train tracks between our two farms, man, and I caught air. I was like, wow.
That's a good spot to do it.
And I bought my pickup truck also, and I was coming back and did that, and I thought I was going to flip over. No, I did download that, shoot, that Landall Trail, that Landall Lowboy. Just got to get it
Nice.
on. I don't know if I'll get a chance to do it tonight, but it'll definitely be on in the morning. Or tomorrow, sometime tomorrow early.
Yeah, no rush.
Because Big Bud was very funny watching that thing being transported on the lowboy we have.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Especially
That
in,
car hit his trailer and sent him into the sign. I was in tears.
so was I. And every time he'd make those turns, flip.
Yeah.
I started asking, who's driving, you or me?
I have to buy a slower truck for Rockhound.
Yeah.
We'll give him that International Eagle.
He'd probably take it and modify it just so it can go faster.
Yeah.
He's all gas, no brake, Kenton. That's true. Oh, that's so funny.
No gas, no brakes.
Yep.
Hammer, hammer.
Poor Rackhound not here to defend himself.
Time to talk some trash.
Yep. I don't know how long you've been watching, but I did something earlier that, man, you're gonna rag me for when you do see it.
I'll catch it on the way home in the replay.
Yeah, oh yeah. You will. You are going to give me so much hell.
I have to tell you all about it in the morning.
Oh yeah.
So cheesy.
How's everybody tonight?
Doing good. Doing real good. Just doing
That's
a little
good. We
stream
just
right
got
now.
home.
Oh, really? Y'all had a
Yeah.
late night.
Yeah, we did a late night of DoorDash and then we ended up getting hungry, so we ordered some Domino's pizza and just got finished
Hearing
eating,
that?
so I came out for a smoke and I'll be heading back in here shortly. Carl my ass in the bed.
Yeah, sounds good. I'm just doing a little stream tonight, so harvesting a
Heck yeah.
field.
Doing Judith Plains.
Yeah, doing Judith Plains. Got a big old field to harvest here.
Hell yeah. That sounds very gamer of you.
Yeah, yeah. Very noobish gamer of me.
Been waiting for a Cyclops stream. Been waiting.
Heck yeah.
He was having a hard time figuring
He's
things
gr-
out like you are, cheesy.
Yeah, hey, I completely understand that. He went from with his YouTube video with jump scaring us with the music, and now he's a professional streamer.
I've been streaming a lot longer than I've been doing videos.
Uh, you guys should have been with me in Rockhouse Saturday morning. We had us a regular old Photoshop and OBS masterclass Saturday morning.
I tried catching some of it, but I was at work and couldn't catch much.
I was asleep because Saturday's the only day I got to catch up on rest.
I got some more stuff for this Saturday morning. To,
Well, I'm
to
here.
show
I'll be here.
all of you guys if you want to pop in.
I may end up getting an early start on DoorDash, so I may have to hop in while I'm doing that.
There you go. Get her done.
It's stuff that'll help you optimize the stream. So it'll run nice and smooth for you.
Heck
And
yeah.
it's all the tools. They're all free tools, and they're built into OBS.
Now that's awesome.
Yeah, they're actually pretty powerful tools.
Nope. Then I'm gonna break something.
Again, I figured out my audio problem because of those tools. Matter of fact,
What was it?
what was it?
Yeah. What was the problem you were having with audio?
Well,
Well, I mean, I know the problem you were having. What was the setting you had to fix?
as far as like in OBS, a big part of what the problem was the monitor, the audio monitor. Like how you hear me talk about all the time where I can't hear the music playing, so I can't
Yeah.
tell if it's actually playing or not. I see the equalizer moving, but I can't hear it. It was it's the audio monitor, but I mean I didn't know that. I had to use those tools to figure that out. And then once I figured that out, it was like bam, everything's working.
Awesome.
But there's some other stuff in there too to help you as far as like optimizing your bit rate, drop frames, and all kinds of stuff. Bunch of goodies in there.
Nice.
What the fuck is this screenshot or thumbnail that this news channel used for YouTube?
I have no clue. I can't see it.
I'm about to drop it in. It just looks so fucking goofy.
Found some ways for you to check your CPU usage and your GPU usage, and be able to swap it, like the load from one to the other, so just makes things run smoother, just depending on what you got going on, how it's working.
No, that's
Yeah,
pretty
some
cool.
good stuff, man.
All right.
I dropped
Some
it
behind
in
the scenes stuff.
Nice.
the board
I'll
member.
have to wake up early Saturday and chill with you.
Yeah.
y'all need to see Trump's facial expression that they used in this thumbnail. It's hilarious.
Why are they picking on an old man like that? Dude, this vehicle sync is something else.
Oh yeah, I really like it.
I should have been using
You
this
got
shit the
to-
whole
you-
time.
You got 2 different settings you can use on that thing.
Yeah, so
You got a variable speed and one that just locks the speed.
I've just been hitting shift F4.
Yeah, shift 3 and shift 4.
Yeah, shift 3, shift 4.
Yeah, shift 3 just locks the speed. Shift 4 is variable.
Oh yeah,
It
that's,
adjusts speed.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. When you're using like Rockhound's truck, it's better to use that shift 3 so it just locks the speed, because otherwise it's constantly trying to adjust and it has a hard time staying up to just lock it at that one speed.
And it's gonna get away from you if you don't.
Yeah, you can bump the cruise up and down when you lock the speed on it, so it'll stay right there. But you can, if it starts falling behind, you can bump it up a little bit so it'll speed back up, that sort of thing.
Nice.
Without ever having to take the vehicle sync and turn it off. You just use the regular cruise control settings, you know,
Yeah.
like the 1 and the 2 for raising and lowering cruise,
Yeah.
and just adjust it manually. Makes it a lot more manageable for stuff like that high horsepower stuff that wants to rock it off and has a hard time going at low speeds. I mean, that's what I do with it. Say again?
I just saw your community post about the new video dropping. Looking forward to that.
Yeah, I need to update that post.
Uh-oh.
I had the video exported and had it loaded up to YouTube. I just had some stuff I had to finish doing for it to go live in the morning. And when I was reviewing the video, the export did not export properly, so it was just all messed up. So I had to pull it back down and re-export it, and I set it to re-export when I went to bed. When I got up, it hadn't finished because it screwed up on that. So now, hopefully, when I started it back up this evening, it'll be done in the morning, and I can get it all uploaded and have it ready to go. It's proven to be a real bitch. But
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
sometimes
Sorry,
things work just right, and sometimes they don't.
That is very true. But alrighty, y'all. I'm gonna get my ass into bed.
All right,
I'll
Cheesy.
see y'all later.
All right, brother. You take
Oh,
care.
man.
See you. Talk to you later.
Talk to y'all later.
Yeah, it's going to be a busy morning, and I do need to go live in the morning, because if I don't, I may not get a chance on the next day.
Yeah.
But I need to get that video set up. I need to do laundry.
Oh, that's right. Briar ain't there to take care of it for you.
No, Briar's gone to Ohio this week. I'm bacheloring it up this week.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm having to cook all my meals. I'm having to do my laundry. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do.
Yeah, that was me back. Actually, yeah, Mardi Gras. We were back in beginning of March, New Year's. Yeah, I was home alone. It's like I don't know what to
Good
do.
times. Yeah, it's a little odd when the house gets empty on you like that.
Oh yeah. I had the dogs to keep me company. That was about it. But I wasn't getting fussed
I
at.
got
I
the
wasn't
dogs
getting
keep me
fussed at
company,
for
but
any
they can
damn
care less
thing.
if I'm there or not.
Well, true. But it
As
was.
long as I feed them.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stop that! I ain't nowhere near that line.
I have to say, stay in your lane.
I'm in right in the middle of my lane. It's picking up one of those little tar strips on the road.
Wow.
It's overly sensitive. It's a pain in the butt. As long as I keep them fed, they don't pay me no attention. If I don't feed them, then they just come bug the hell out of me.
Oh no, mine will come bug the hell out of me no matter what.
Now, as far as Briar, man, he's under her constantly. Ever since she left yesterday, he's been laying down at the front door moping.
Oh, just waiting. Mom's gone.
Yeah, he's like, well, is she coming back?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick
she's
can be
coming
very
back, right?
nice when the house is empty. It can be very nice. Don't have to worry about someone screaming, kids making a bunch of noise. Then again, after a few days, you miss it.
Yeah, when I spill my Chef Boyardee all over the counter, I don't have somebody fussing at me. I can just take my time and clean it up.
Pretty much. But then you have to go back and make sure you cleaned every last bit of it, because otherwise, you'll be, what the hell is this? How long has this been on the counter? I'm glad
I'm
she
still
went.
eating it.
I'm glad she went to bed because I'd be getting smacked about right now. Oh boy. There's something about women with that name, I tell you. They're full of friggin' piss and vinegar.
Uh-huh. I don't know what you're talking about. They are lovely people, full of love and compassion.
Oh, they are full of love and compassion and are lovely people. They're very compassionate about a lot of things.
Not a hateful bone in their body.
Spiteful, maybe. Hateful, no.
She's not listening, is she?
Oh, she went to bed.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's why I said I'm glad she went to bed, because I would not be doing this shit. You'd be hearing it from the other side of the house. What'd you say about me? She was in the kitchen earlier baking ice and a cake, and I said something. She's like, "What'd you say about me?" I was like, "Nothing." Now,
I gotta stay on her good side in case she starts talking to Briar.
now Peanut Gallery just came over and said, "You better be nice to my mom."
She is a wonderful person, full of love and compassion.
No, this is not scripted. I mean this from the bottom of my, what's this, heart.
Yes.
Oh boy.
What he said.
Damn, them birds are low. I wasn't expecting to see that flock flying that low. Whee! If you're just coming in and joining the stream, welcome in. I'm Honorary Cyclops. I'm actually talking here with Desert Ox. We're just cutting up and not really doing much of anything while I'm harvesting this field.
Just making some money.
Kenton, I do have to agree with you. I enjoy the emptiness whenever I get it,
Overpaying
so I can
helpers.
have a little bit of downtime. Because I don't work alone. I work surrounded by people, and it's pretty much the general public that are never at their best when they're around. What? What about a keyhole?
What?
What about a keyhole?
Surrounded by people.
The
Yes.
cheesy said he was gonna go get elevated and go to bed, huh?
I thought he said something else first. I don't know what it wasn't elevated that I heard. Boy.
That was funny the other night. He was zooted. He was straight zooted.
Really?
Yeah. He couldn't keep his thoughts straight.
I have to agree wholeheartedly, Kenton. Actually, on my job, I work in the medical field. I'm a paramedic, but instead of working on an ambulance, I actually work in an ER. So I'm literally surrounded by people at their worst most of the day. Really?
Yeah.
I'm getting
Hey,
smacked by.
Archie's back.
Hey, Archie, I thought you were going to bed, man. Couldn't sleep? Well, welcome back,
Now, he
brother.
told me one time. I know he told me one time he usually stays up until about 1 o'clock, but he just needs a little more farm sim in his life. That'll help him go to sleep.
Oh, we'll make him laugh himself to sleep. That'll be easy to do.
Just put that part on repeat where Rockhound was hitting that sign. That little old car snagged a tire on that daggum Big Bud and slammed his ass. I was like, holy crap.
That was funny.
I'm not going to lie. I kept rewinding it about 5 or 6 times.
I didn't. I was sitting there watching. I was trying to keep up. Well, I mean, when I was watching the video, you know, it's the delay. I think it was like a 30-second delay or something like that. So I was commenting like well after it happened. He's doing a good job of not laughing though. Oof. I have cheekbones. Just my muscles on my cheeks are starting to hurt because I'm laughing so hard now.
I I have a hard time going to sleep every night, Archie.
Usually I do
I feel your
too.
pain.
I have to put an audiobook on, and when it gets to a boring point, I pass out.
I'll tell you something I do that actually helps me out big time, and that's magnesium.
I'm gonna have to try that. I thought about trying some melatonin a few years back because we actually had my daughter on melatonin to help her get to sleep. I mean, the damn kid's brain never shut up, which is about like
Yeah,
she is now.
thank-
She never shuts up now. And
Oh.
I just never tried it.
Yeah. I do like magnesium and D3. I mean, I hardly ever see the sun because I'm always, working nights.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I mean, that was me for years. Like 15 years I worked nights.
That seems to be a pretty good combination. I tend to fall asleep pretty quick now, and man, I'll wake up, I'll be drooling on my damn pillow, sleeping so hard. Serious, man.
Where does wet spot on my pillow come from?
I took a nap
Yes. Good
down here the
Lord,
other
huh?
night.
Damn.
When I woke up, I was sleeping so doggone hard. I was like, "Where the fuck am I at?" I just sat in the seat and just sat there and looked around for a minute, and I was like, "Huh? How the hell did I get here?"
I had that happen on an ambulance a couple times. I'm tired, nothing going on. I'd take a nap, wake up like hours later, like, what the hell? What's going on? Why is it so noisy?
This place does not look familiar.
Why are these flashing lights outside?
Is somebody in trouble?
CBC radio, Kenton? I'm not familiar with that. Is it like news radio? My daughter just came over here, took some food out of the microwave, and was like, "Dad, is this warm?" She has like half a damn pack of hot dogs on a plate. I was like, "Good God, what's wrong? I'm hungry."
Yeah, I'd say the radio works pretty good. I'll put like sleep videos on YouTube. They got all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff like rainstorms and stuff like that. Turn it down kind of low.
I've actually been lucky here lately. I'll turn my book on, and hell, within 25, 30 minutes max, I'm passed out. Yeah, I'm almost done with this field. With seven.
I got a bunch of
passes.
free books I gotta claim on my Audible.
I've got like, I steadily have like 12 I need to claim.
I like listening to them when I drive, but
Yeah.
here lately, you guys have been a hell of a lot more entertaining.
Well, come on. We try. Actually, I don't think any of
Even
us really
without
try to.
trying.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think any of us really try to be entertaining. It just happens. Pretty good group of guys we have here. Just
I think
nice
so.
and chill, yeah. Yes, Kenton, farm videos can definitely work also.
Oh yeah. I thought about making a sleep video out of Farm Sim.
I'm pretty sure you can watch my
Oh
videos and
jeez,
you'll fall asleep unless something funny happens.
this road is rough.
I hear it.
I apologize for all the squeaking.
I keep trying to jackknife this truck. Not fun. Archie, I'm in Central.
Eastern.
So, I mean, I don't even know what time it is. I haven't looked in a while. Yeah, right now it's a little after 11:30 for me. In Old Desert here, it's hell. It's tomorrow for him.
Yeah, I'm living in the future. Me and Archie both. We're living in the future. You're still stuck in the past.
Can't help it. I'll be there in 23 minutes. You know, sitting there streaming and actually BSing with you, this field has gone pretty damn quick. It hasn't seemed like it's been 2 hours already. Oh, Kenton's and Mountain. 10:30 there.
Oh, you really living in the past.
Look, at least he's not Pacific and hung up on the past.
Oof. Oof. Yeah, he's over there with Cody. Cody's, I think, it's mountain time.
Yeah, I think Cody is. Need to figure out a way to make this print a little bit larger on my chat window, but otherwise, for the most part, I can read it. I don't have to lean in too far with my bad eyesight.
You know, Sheriff's always talking about how he lives as far south as you can get in Canada.
Yeah.
He posted that weather clip of the weather around his house the other day. He wasn't lying.
I know. I saw that. I was like, damn.
I was like, damn, that is as far south as you can go in Canada.
Just got a little bit of lag right there. I'll move his truck over because I don't want this driver to think I'm trying to kiss him. Just messed that one up. It's that far south, Arch? Archie just said it's about as far south as San Francisco is. Man, I don't think there's any part of Canada that went that low. Honestly, I didn't. Damn. Now I'm going to have to look at a map.
All right, we're only about an hour late tonight.
Just an hour late?
Yeah, so if you live in the Florida area and your packages are late tomorrow, just know it wasn't my fault. I can only leave once I'm dispatched. And I won't leave without a dispatch because then you don't get paid.
Damn, how you like that? It is that low. Holy crap. I never realized that. Oh, well, I gotta stop looking at maps and watch where I'm driving here. Almost drove right into the damn combine.
Yeah, the machine's a little too expensive for that.
Yes. It's a rental, it's fine. It's only a New Holland.
It don't belong to me.
It's only a New Holland.
It's not mine. Yeah, it's not mine.
Archie said some Canadians are just that low.
He says some Canadians what?
He said some Canadians are just that low.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Oh, here he is. Welcome in.
I was sitting here thinking I'm too darn lazy to type. How can I fix this? I remember that.
That's perfectly fine. Oh boy.
Did iPace go to sleep?
I don't know.
He fell asleep at the wheel.
No, he's still on.
Yeah, I see he's still on, but I think he did go to sleep. He's been he says he goes back to work on Friday.
Yep.
Been working that farm like it's his real job.
Yeah.
True. Shit, I'm almost done with this field. Nice.
I can't really say nothing on the weekends. Everybody's in the bed and I got nothing to do all night long.
Nah. iPace just said he's here. His mic's off.
Oh.
Ooh, holy crap. 207 in this trailer, and I already dropped off over 50. Damn. I paced. That's without Bushel Plus. Can only imagine what this field would have been with Bushel Plus or using a MacDon. Oh wait,
What's
you
bushel
can't
plus?
do sorghum with a MacDon. I just remembered. Let's
That's
see.
one thing I'm looking forward to is getting that bushel plus.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I've got 207,000 liters of sorghum in this trailer right now, and I already dropped off like 51,000. I think it was 50. That 3-in-1. What? I forgot the damn size of that one.
I had to do a test to see if with that pickup header using bushel plus, if it gives an even bigger bonus.
Okay, I dropped off 59,000 liters already. Good Lord.
What was bushel plus?
Bushel Plus is something you can buy to add on to your combine. As far as I know, I've never used it, and it's
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to
a
give
real
you like
system.
a 10% boost to your harvest.
Oh, well, that
Yeah,
sounds
it's
like
actually a
something.
real system that farmers will use on their harvesters to be able to check the loss whenever they're harvesting to see if they need to make any adjustments to their headers, that sort of thing,
Oh,
or to the thresher to reduce the loss in their, when they're harvesting. In the game, it just gives you an automatic 10% boost. There's no actual adjustments or anything you got to do.
oh, okay. So that sounds interesting.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, just something that will improve your yield. It attaches to the hitch on the back of your harvester. So if you don't have a hitch, like to be able to pull a header trailer or something,
Right.
you can't use it. But if you do, you can hook it to that hitch.
See, that's what I didn't know. That's why I've never used it, because I had no clue what the hell to do with it.
Yeah, it won't work with the gleaner because the gleaner doesn't have a trailer hitch.
Right.
So, from what I understood, from what iPay said, it'll go on a leased or borrowed combine.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, like if you're doing a contract, yeah, you should be able to put it on there and get an extra boost out of that.
Yeah, it should attach just like a trailer.
10%'s a big gain.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing something like Field 61.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they did that one earlier.
10% boost on a $300,000 contract? Yeah. Yes, please.
I bought that MT plow. It was one of the first things I bought.
It's not bad.
You got what?
He said he bought
The
that MT plow. Oh, hello.
All right, we're fixing to do a lot of squeaking, so let me mute this thing real quick.
All right. Got to mute because he's afraid people are going to think he's got a lot lizard in there.
Oh, I thought he was working.
He is working. What corner? I don't know.
Maybe he's at a T&A.
Checking out
that's
TNA?
That's TA.
No, there's just a bunch of speed bumps on this road, okay?
I was thinking about, so he's probably dying right now. It looks like a pass and a quarter left to come up and down here.
So, Serif's modem went on him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, he's been waiting on it for like 2 weeks now almost.
Oh, did he buy one?
Yeah, he's been waiting on the mail. Canada Post, I believe.
Oh, great. They're not fast anytime.
That's what he was saying.
I don't ever use them if I can avoid it. If I'm sending my daughter something, she lives up in the north, and if I'm sending her something, I kind of have to use it, but
Okay.
Even Kenton says Canada Post sucks.
yeah. And they're
Apparently it sucks real bad because apparently they're about to go out of business.
Oh, damn.
It's government funded and it's going out of business. So I thought they already had high taxes in Canada. They don't have high enough taxes to keep the mail running.
Apparently not.
Well, they're on a work to rule right now.
They've been taking tips from Newsom.
How in the hell did I get something in my eye sitting here?
There's a keep the floating sleep around.
No, it's something. I thought it might have been an eyelash. You used to work for Canada Post, Kenton?
Me?
No, Kenton.
Can't kid? Oh.
Okay, we get it.
That pretty much had to be interesting working for something like that.
Working for the post office?
Yeah, Kenton used to work. Kenton used to work for Canada Post.
It's got to be pretty interesting. I mean, it's got its own term for going postal.
Wait, I thought that started here in the U.S.
I'm just saying, it's the mail. You know.
True, true.
Jeez.
Well, we got one more pass, folks, and this field's done.
I had two uncles work for the post office. They liked it.
So they liked it?
Yeah, back in the old days, it was different. I think that was before the union days.
Unions can be good, but then at the same time, they can be total crap.
Yep.
Yeah, just take them all with a grain of salt.
Dadgummit, last row, and I can't even get this vehicle sync worked out. Okay, now I got it, finally. You know, that kind of sounds familiar. That happened to me when I was working the ambulance. I was actually working for a private ambulance company, and I was getting my ass handed to me day in and day out. Because I was actually doing my job and, well, running my calls the way I was supposed to. I actually had a dispatcher tell me one night that I needed to slow down. My response to her was, "Why? I'm doing my job. These other people, you need to start making these other people do theirs." She didn't like that.
I'm saving lives, lady. I'm saving lives.
Sad thing is, this field I'm on, 35, is half the size of 61, and I'm going to have probably 2/3 what they've harvested off that field. Because I'm over 300,000 right now. Actually, I'm over about 320,000 right now.
And that was without bushel plus.
That was about bushel plus, so I'm kind of confused about it. Alright, that's still out. Did that fill this damn thing up? Probably did. No, it's empty. I think I need to turn my radio off. I turned it on somehow. Even though I've got everything turned down, I've been seeing the messages come across the top of the screen about the radio.
Oh, yeah. The different songs.
Yeah. Kenton, you would think people would want to be fast and do their jobs, but I've known a lot of people over the years that just, well, they were just lazy, we'll say that.
Man, that's everywhere, unfortunately.
True. I'm going to run this stuff up to
I got the only
Flathead.
job where everybody in the world wants you to go faster, but then when you do, everybody in the world wants you to go slower.
Yeah. Slow it down.
You're not being safe.
But then again, as far as ambulances go, you have the flip side of that where you have people that go 100 miles an hour everywhere they go because they think they're allowed to.
They're not allowed to around us, not because of the law, but whoever regulates them won't let them go over, I think it's 55.
55? Damn.
Yeah. So supposedly from the studies that they've done, they can go 55 miles an hour and still arrive on scene in roughly the same amount of time.
Yeah, I've read the same studies, and it's crazy because they still want you to respond with lights and siren on. It's like, okay, I'm getting past, like I'm sitting still with my lights and siren on. Yeah, it's crazy.
I followed one the other day, probably 30 daggone miles, running 55 in a 65 zone. I thought about going by them, and I was like, nah, it just doesn't seem right. We'll just stay back here. I don't need to show up at the wreck before he does and then be a part of the wreck.
Yeah, true, true. Hey, I missed that sign, I think. Either that or I glitched right through the corner.
fuel is going to cost us tonight.
$500.
It won't be that much. Price has gone up to $3.13 a gallon.
Hmm.
It was like 301 last week.
So I think last time I looked at diesel here, it was like, I think it was like $2.98.
I would expect it to drop back down as soon as the price of the barrel of oil just dropped down to like $68, something like that.
Oh, come on, man. You know they don't want to drop it back down. They want to get as much money as they can.
It dropped in like a 10-hour period. It was shooting. It dropped like $10
Damn.
on the price of barrel in like a 10-hour period. Yeah.
Oh, you'd think with this shit going on overseas, they'd be trying to jack the prices up on it.
Yeah, that's exactly what they were doing. Trump caught them out on it, and they immediately started to drop.
Good. I mean, because that's something that needs to be done. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He's like, I know who you are.
We've been to the same parties. We were at Epstein's house together, so stop.
We're paying just under $6 a gallon.
Ow.
Holy cow.
Ow.
Yeah, it's
You got
about
them California prices, man.
it's about $1.30 a liter here.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, it's expensive. They gave us a big break a little while ago. Lowered the gas down to $1.10.
Kenton just said $1.49 a liter.
Yeah, that's in Alberta, right?
Damn.
Ours has been hovering around $1.30.
Damn, I thought I just found a bolt in my tire. Oh, I was about to be pissed. Brand new freaking tire. On the studs off one of those damn seals, but it wasn't in the tire. It was just stuck in the tread.
How long are you stringing for?
Not sure. I might. If I can ever see where I'm at here. I don't want to drop the oats just yet.
Until he starts to fall asleep or he runs out of stuff to do.
Are you off tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow. Shit, I'm making myself sick trying to watch where this shit's dropping from.
I won't be on till late afternoon.
Okay, well, I'll be around anyway. So your stuff will be, the corn dryer will be on for you then if you want to put it out.
I'm not in too much of a hurry until I get some corn, but I could take a few harvesting contracts for corn once they come up. Of course, we don't have seasons on, do we? So they can come up anytime.
Yeah. I'm having trouble emptying the trailer. Okay, I'm not having trouble emptying the trailer anymore.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get rid of that semi that I have on there. Some of the trailers, it doesn't allow you to use the functions on them because of the functions of the truck. It makes it a little aggravating. It looks nice.
Yeah, it would. It does look nice. I mean, I'm using this Warrior. It's just, yeah, I'm using this Warrior. It's just one color. It's just whatever color you make it. I like the two-tone option though.
Yeah, two-tone's nice. Looks good on a truck.
It does.
Not that I know anything about that.
You almost hit her.
Hey, she needs to stay out of the way. That wasn't my fault.
she was pregnant too.
She was walking too close to the road.
He said she was pregnant too. That's why she didn't pay him no mind.
That's probably
Yeah.
what it was. But I mean, she was below my damn hood. I couldn't see her. I mean, this truck I'm in right now, Desert, it only gets up to 52, but it handles decently.
I didn't put the biggest motor in that truck I have. It only does 74. Which honestly, in farm sim, I mean, if you're running 55, that's fast enough.
Oh, God, yeah. That's why I just wasn't worried about a larger engine in this one. I have the exact same truck we had before. I had before I did the new save game. On the old save game, this thing would coast forever, but now it wants to stop pretty quick, like normal.
I don't like it when they just stop super fast, like they like you just hit the brakes when you take your foot off the gas.
No, it doesn't do that. It doesn't coast. But like before, it would. The top of that bridge coming down to the street, the highway by your house.
Yeah.
I could let off the gas at the top of that bridge, and I'd still be coasting and have enough speed to turn with no problem. But geez, you don't almost go into the damn river or the trees if you go around that corner slow. Let's see, I have one more contract for today. Let's see what we have hanging out. Geez, with that land all on this farm, I got a lot of blue here now. Cash this thing in.
All right, my spot's
32,000.
open. Good deal.
Awesome.
You get here late, there's always some ass wants to park in my spot. This is my spot.
Maybe they like it.
Yeah, I like this spot.
Desert, do you want a cultivating contract?
What's that?
Do you want a cultivating contract? Or
No, just take whatever you want, dude. I ain't worried about that.
Archie?
Take whatever you want. If it pays good, take it.
Okay.
By the time I get on there, some others could be popped, or Plus,
Not sure what time is it.
I got my ways of
2
making
o'clock.
money.
Oh, I know. It's 2 o'clock right now.
Out there on the farm, I mean, if you look at that tank, it's probably at this point got $500,000 worth of propane in it.
Nice.
That's a good contract.
It is. How many contracts have you done, Archie, today?
3. I did 3.
You did 3? Okay.
Yeah.
And well, I haven't seen Mojo in a while. Seraph's still out. All right, that'll be my third
That's why I
contract.
put that on there. Was it's like a so I can keep from falling behind kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I might do that myself. I didn't even look to see what damn field that was. Okay, that is 103.
It provides me financial freedom.
Oh, God, this is going to suck.
You just got to haul it. That's all.
This is going to suck driving this all the way up there.
Where's auto drive when you need it?
Not configured, apparently. I needed to take the files that Seraph sent me and try to get them in here to see if they work, see if we can get it to work.
He just put in the basics, didn't he? He didn't really fine tune it for everybody.
No, he just like made some routes around the map and all.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just put a worker on this and get them to drive up there. I'm gonna hold off. I'll drive it and just hang out and chill. Do a little in cab with this old ass cab. What's this lever do?
It's a parachute.
It's only cost $241 to fill up today.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, I only got like a 120 gallon tank.
On average, when I was on a truck, it used to cost us on average like $70 a night for like a 20 to 25 gallon tank, depending on what truck I was in.
Yeah, that's every other night. That's what I do.
Oh God, I'm going too fast. I'm gonna drive in the river. No. 17 miles an hour, too fast. Actually, it does look faster inside the cab though. Jeez, if I could drive like this in real life, it'd be fun. Not have a care in the world, just run over whatever you want.
Do you have a wheel?
Yeah, no kidding. That was for 657
No, I don't, actually.
miles.
That's not bad, actually.
I averaged 8.5 miles a gallon.
So you said that there's 5 placeables per farm?
No, you're going to be a little different because you don't have the corn dryer, and you don't have the silo. What the hell just happened? What in the world just happened? I just went out of gear completely. My fingers weren't even on the keyboard, and I was using cruise control. You can get a fermenter and also have a fermenter and the corn dryer as well, since your farm does not have either one, if that's the way you want to go.
Okay. I don't know which way I'm going. Starting from scratch is like I got the blank canvas and I don't know what to do with it.
I was about to say, well, figure
Keith,
out
you
which
need a
way you
new
want to go.
pickup. Or Kenton, you need a new pickup.
That's what I'm thinking. Damn. I need to remember to turn traffic back on.
I don't think a new pickup's going to help them at $1.50 a liter.
True. Very true.
Where my daughter lives, it's $2 a liter.
Ow. Well, you said she was further up north, though.
The only way in is by plane or by winter ice road.
I don't even want to know how cold it gets there.
-30 to -40. Unless it's cold.
Wait, what? That's summer?
Jeez.
Ah, they got forest fire problems up there right now.
It sucks.
I think she told me tonight that there's 200 forest fires burning in Canada.
Unless it's cold.
So, Kenton, what color is it if the wife liked it?
It's 200 what burning in Canada?
Oof. Yeah, doing NCAB in this Steiger
2023 Ford.
doesn't really feel that slow anymore.
It's a hot pepper red.
Hot man, interesting. So is it like a cayenne red? Okay, got to do something. I was nodding off in there. Too quiet.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me.
Sounds like a pretty awesome color.
It does sound like a nice color. Kind of like seems like a burnt orange or something like that, huh? More like an orange red.
That would fit in with Rockhound's color.
Yeah. Either that or some type of pearlescent.
I was just thinking kind of like a hot pepper, kind of like a tomato. Got that kind of yellowish, or not yellowish, but orangish red tint to it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a new factory color.
Nice. Now
I was
that,
eyeballing an extended cab 2023 Saturday morning till I saw the sticker on the window, and I was like, "Yep, you can keep it."
new or used?
It was used. It was 2023. It's still crazy expensive.
Hey, it's ridiculous. Okay, I thought I might have taken a wrong turn.
Now that we're parked, let's see what Cheesy posted. Kind of scared to look.
Come on, it's cheesy. Boy, look at that. That co-op actually looks decent. Need to make sure that's the right field. Yes, it is. Night, Pace. Take care.
Oh, dang, Big Dog had another race. I missed that.
I might have to go check it out. Check the co-op out coming from the red farm.
I don't know if you watched any of that last race that he put up, like last week or something like that.
Who's that? Oh, Rock.
That's pretty good, man. No, Big Dog Network.
Oh no, I hadn't caught any of that.
He does NASCAR kind of content, like iRacing, truck series.
Okay, nice.
The guys that he does it with, I mean, it's like, I mean, it's almost like watching an actual race. If you like, if you like racing or whatever, the way they do the commentary and everything, it's a lot of fun to watch.
Cool.
They do driver interviews and all that kind of stuff, I mean, they got their own thing going on. They're part of some series. I mean, like with iRacing, you can't. I mean, depending on like the series you're in, you can't just race, right? You got to sign up for some of the races because they're scheduled.
Yeah.
And they're part of some group. I guess they schedule their races for like 8 or 9 o'clock on the weekends, and those races, they'll last 2-3 hours. But the whole field is pretty much the same racers all the time. Just like if you're watching a NASCAR race, it's the same guys.
Yeah.
So you can, you might find somebody that you like out there and be rooting for them. Of course, I'm going to be rooting for Big Dog. I mean, I know him.
Yeah. Well, of course you'd root for him. I'd hope.
Yeah, we used to sit on the couch and play like grid and stuff like that. Back when local co-op was a thing.
Yeah.
We used to sing karaoke. What was that? What was that? Was it American Idol? I think it was. We would do that. We'd play Rock Band. Oh man, you're talking about a good time. Get a bunch of you and your buddies and your girlfriends and all of you in there just playing Rock Band and singing karaoke, and it's a mess.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is, especially if you can't carry a tune in a bucket, man.
Well, those are the best times, though, when you can't carry a tune in a damn bucket.
Yeah.
Do a bit of drinking and have some damn fun.
Of course. That's not the sort of thing you decide to do sober.
Well, I think I'm going to try to go back to sleep.
I hear you, Archie.
It's like 7 months on the year, covered in snow. Man, good grief.
Yeah, that's in northern Alberta.
Oof, man.
It's not that bad.
The 4 days I had covered in snow this past year, that was bad enough. But where I live, we don't get that. Are you
having to just deal with the slush everywhere?
A couple of years ago, we had a really bad snowstorm in November. A lot of snow, and then we didn't get another snowfall until February.
We had here in my area, I live in Louisiana. We had a once 100-year, if not more, snowstorm this year. It started snowing at 8 o'clock in the morning and didn't stop till around 7 that night. But in that time, we got close to 10 inches.
Wow.
Yeah, I live further south than Desert does. So, yeah.
That's weird, eh?
We got some damn snow here. I'll just say
this is true.
I'll just say this. I let my dogs out. My Doberman was like, all right, I'm good. My Dachshunds, I had to pick them up, carry them out. I literally dropped them, and it was over both of their heads. I was like, oh, shit. Where'd you go?
Did they panic and run back in the house?
No, they sat there until I picked them up, and they're like, you motherfucker.
You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I used to live on the North Shore of Lake Superior, and it was nothing to get a 4-foot snowfall.
Dude, Louisiana, in my lifetime, I think the most snow we had down here was maybe an inch, maybe 2 at the most. But dude, my backyard, it was literally, I'm 6 foot tall. It was like halfway up my calf.
Yeah.
So I had like 10 inches in my front and backyard, dude. I was like, what the shit, man? All right, this is fun. All right, it's over.
100 degrees, you know.
Exactly.
That's
you're not used to it.
It was the novelty. I like the novelty, dude. It was real good. All right, we had our 2 days of fun in the snow. Go away.
Pretty much.
Dude, it locked down the entire city. It did. It pretty much locked down the entire state.
Yeah, I know a lot of the folks up north like to always make fun of the South whenever it snows down here. No matter how everybody panics, it just shuts everything down. It's like, well, we don't have anything to clear the roads.
Exactly.
Even up north, they have stuff to clear the roads.
Didn't matter in Buffalo this year. Buffalo was
wouldn't matter where.
Hammered. Buffalo got hammered this year.
I've been through there when it's snowing. I went from Syracuse over to Buffalo. I had running a load through there one night, and there were several feet of snow already on the ground. when I got over to Syracuse, I was going to the mall over there, and they had plowed the parking lot, and they had snow piled up as high as the damn light poles in the parking lot in piles.
Holy shit, dude, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's what I
Wow.
said too. I was like, holy shit, y'all need to send me back south. This is bullshit.
Right at the end of Lake Erie, and Erie can get mean too.
I was delivering to a Sears in the mall. I backed up to the dock there, and once I got unloaded and got ready to leave, my trailer was froze to the ground.
Wow.
Wow, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I never set the brakes, because if I'd have set the brakes, they would have locked up. Right? It's just been froze. So I couldn't have got them unstuck. But I was froze to the ground.
How's that cold? Still got the aggravating cough, I hear.
Yeah. Well, for the most part, it's gone. I just got this kind of even some of like the sinus stuff is starting to clear up, but there's still just a little bit in my chest keeps aggravating me, making me cough.
Mm-hmm.
But it's much better than what it was.
Well, that's a good thing, because I hate coughs.
Yeah, me too.
Or pain in the ass.
The whole time it's been unproductive too. Like, can't get anything out. You can feel it, but nothing gets it out. I'm gonna dip for a bit, but if you're still going, whenever I get going again, I'll holler at you.
I think I'm fixing to call it anyway. I'm starting to get tired.
All right. Well,
Dude, I'm used to getting up at 5 o'clock in the
Until it runs out
morning.
of stuff to do, or until it gets tired.
well, good night, everybody.
All right, Archie, you take care, man.
Night, Archie.
Kenton, thanks for coming in, man. Hope to see you again soon, and I'm not sure the next time I'll stream. We'll see if I might stream tomorrow night. Who knows? So y'all take care, and I'll catch you next time.
Awesome.
All right. Y'all all stay safe and sweet dreams and all that good stuff. Later.